So welcome back, guys. This is Madhav PVL, and today we are going to discuss about queues. So what is meant by a queue? Queue is nothing but it is also just a linear data structure, but the rule may differ. In stack, there will be only one end. That is, insertion should be done from one end, and deletion also should be done from one end. So both should be done from one end. Then that is known as a stack. But queue is a little bit different from that. So now Q will be in the form of this. So not exactly this, we need to just make a small change. So I think from this representation, we can just get a clarity like in which way the Q will be. So basically this is, so let me just draw some arrows. So this is rare and this is friend. So the elements will be inserted from rare and then it will be deleted from friend. So in this way, for suppose, let us just consider an element 10. So this element 10 will be inserted like this from rare and then 10 will be here for a particular instant. If you want to insert another element, then this 10 will move a little bit front, then another will move front. So it depends upon the size of the queue, and then it will reach to the top of the queue. And then if we need to just delete an element which is in this queue, if we just use this dequeue function, that is for deletion, then the deletion will be done through friend. Then this 10 will just move from this front value to outside and just get deleted. So in this way, the both insertion and then deletion will be done in this queue. So the main functions are E is full, E is empty, NQ, that is insertion, and then DQ, that is deletion, and finally display. So these are the functions in which the queue is going to just depend upon. So these are the main functions in which the queue is going to depend. So let us just get into the code and then let us just get the clarity. So now I am declaring a public class queue and then I am declaring the size with a final keyword, that is which cannot be changed to a size of 5, and then I am declaring its size in an array. So I am declaring two variables, they are friend and ray. So friend, I had discussed it before. So let me just place it like this. So now I am declaring this friend and ray integer type data type. So and now I am declaring this queue. So I am just declaring the values of the queue as friend as -1 and rare as -1. So basically, according to this picture representation, front will be in its front position, but rare will be towards back. But now, according to this problem, the front and rear both will be in this initial position for a particular instant. So both values are -1. Both front and rear will be in its initial state according to the code. So now let us just check this Boolean isFill. So Boolean is nothing but it will just returns the value whether this condition is true or false. So if front double equal to 0, so if front double equal to 0, that is so the front should be here. 0 is nothing but the first position. So the first position is front, and then rear double equal to this size -1. So front should be in its first position, and then rear should be double equal to size -1. So rear should be move till here. So rear should be here till size -1. So if it is true, then we need to just return the value true, otherwise false. So Boolean is full condition is this. this code will not be so relevant to that of this picture representation. We need to just make some small changes to just get our code efficient and also to get the output. And then else we need to just return the false statement. And then boolean is empty. Is empty is nothing but if friend is in its -1 position, then we can just say that uh, queue is empty. So if friend is in -1, then rate doesn't make any changes, right? So it should be in this position, that is empty. So it will just return a true statement. So void enqueue, int element. So it has an element in which we need to just push it into this queue, that is 10. So it will check is full. So if is full is true, then it will just give a overflow, like we can't just insert an element into this queue. Otherwise, if friend double equal to -1, so friend will be in its initial state. Wait for a second. So if friend will be in its initial state and rear will be in its initial state. So if friend double equal to -1, then we will make the friend as 0. So we will place the friend in this position, and then rear plus plus. So we will just do this increment of rear to just move front, and then item set rear is equal to element. So rear will become 0, and then in the rear position the item will be inserted, that is here. And then like that it will just follow this loop until we will just get. So front will be only in its 0th position, but rear will move front. So as we need to insert the element with the help of array, as I said before, we are going to insert the element with the help of array, and we are going to delete the element with the help of a friend. So we need to just maintain this rule in the queue. So we are inserting the element with the help of the array. That is, we are just incrementing the value of the array by just keeping the value of the friend in its initial position. So there is not much confusion. We are just incrementing the value of the rear till the last, where we are just placing this front in this position. So let us just see this DQ. So DQ is if E is empty, then we need to just pass a statement underflow so that we can't just delete any element. So element is equal to items dot friend. So basically the element which is in the front position, that is in the top position. So we need to just place this in this items at front, and then if front greater than or equal to rear. So if front is greater than rear, it is not possible, right? Front will remain in its 0th position, where rear will get increment. So in which case the front will be greater than rear. So let us just check. So front will be greater than rear. Is that possible? So it is not possible, right? We in the case of arrays, front will not be greater than rear. So we can't just use this. So if it is greater than rear, then we need to just initialize the front and rear to -1. Else we need to just increment this front value, so that so the element will be displayed as a deleted one, the item which is at front, and then front will be incremented. So display is nothing but it will just check for is empty. If the queue is empty, then there are no elements to just display, right? So it will just pass a command like underflow, and otherwise it will just as I said before, display or delete will be same in the case of this queue, because we need display is nothing but we will just display the values which are at front. So it will just displays the values which are in this front index, and for I is equal to front, I less than or equal to rear, I plus plus. So this is the for loop. I is equal to front, so this is front, and I less than rear, so this is less than rear, and then I plus plus. So I will be in this position, and then it is going to just print the items at time. So f plus plus f plus 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 f plus plus plus, until this rare condition the items are going to just display. So this is briefly about this queue along with its code. And also let us just check this queue main. Queue main is nothing but it is just declaring a void main function and declaring a scanner. So it is declaring a q variable, and the boolean b is true. This is just for the while loop, and this is just for choosing a choice. And then now we are just giving this system.out.println nq display exit. So ch is equal to scan.nextend. So if we just choose this first one, then it will just give us a command like enter the element to be inserted. So directly we are just scanning this element into this enqueue function, as the queue is this object for this queue function. So it is q.enqueue, and we are just inserting the element. And for dequeue we don't need any element, and for case 3 display we don't need any element. And for exit we need to just change this b as a false to just break the condition and just come out of the loop. So this is the basic of uh, queues. So thank you for listening, guys.